An empire that was at one point totally pagan becomes essentially 100% Christian. But basically Christianity is imposed upon the native populations in these countries. So for example, the idea
they got through Christianity, they got the nations, the Goyim, to impose Torah messianism and the God of Israel on half of the world that's dominated history the last 1700 years.
Idea of a creator versus the paganism of having many, many gods. These are ideas that were rooted in the Tanakh, the Jewish Bible, and become spread through the missionary efforts of Christianity, basically presenting basic Jewish ideas to the rest of the world. Why were they?
And I want to thank Religia Watch found this one and edited these together. Just boasting about the conquering of Rome, spreading the Jewish ideas of Rome, subduing the world through Rome, all according to their prophecies.
Through the missionary efforts of Christianity, basically presenting basic Jewish ideas to the rest of the world. Why were they so successful in spreading to the entire world? Possibly, this all plays into God's plan that if the Jewish Messiah came to a pagan world, the world would not notice. It wouldn't register.
Part of the plan.
Because the idea of a Jewish Messiah in a pagan world doesn't engage them. It's irrelevant.
This is why they had to mimic pagan beliefs about demigods and adopt and syncretize pagan belief systems, because they were targeting the pagans. Hellenistic Judaism, blending them together so that the Gentiles would more easily adopt the Jewish king, the king of the Jews.
I have no problem believing that God, exactly as Maimonides put it, this movement called Christianity, spreading the God of Israel and the knowledge of the Bible and the values in the Bible and that whole faith to the world, needed to happen. And in order for it to happen, as you said, paraphrasing Maimonides, just to understand it, not necessarily agreeing with him, but to understand it, Maimonides says that God was using Jesus, and he was using this thing called Christianity to spread the knowledge of him.
Using Jesus to spread the knowledge of Yahweh, the God of Israel that chose the Jews. See how Jesus and Christian anti-Semitism and Christianity in general benefits them? They talk about it all the time. These delusional Christians are like, they hate Jesus and Jesus hates them. No. It's all a charade. It's all a script. It's a fairy tale to trick you into believing in their theology. To play their useful idiots in their controlled opposition.
World. So he did that. I don't even have a problem believing. I don't even have a problem accepting the fact that God empowered Jesus and his followers to perform miracles. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. It doesn't, and I'm not the first rabbi to say it. There's rabbis from centuries ago who said the same thing. If that was God's plan, meaning building off of Maimonides, if God's plan was for this Christianity to be successful in spreading to the nations of the world, then why wouldn't he empower them to do that as well? It's entirely possible. If I'm playing God for a second, I need all these people in the world, all these heathens and pagans, to know me. And this is the only...
That's the whole goal of the Old Testament, is to get all jealous Yahweh, to get all the pagan idol worshipers to worship and be fearful and obedient and on their knees as slaves to the God of Israel. That was the goal. They accomplished that through the Jesus deception.